and gentlemen, officially welcome to our business presentation. Coach Mo joining you on the platform all the way from Johannesburg, South Africa. I am going to take you through the business presentation. Let's get started right away. I can see there's a discussion going on. Yes, there's a discussion going on. There are some relatives that are in the Zoom here. Someone is trying to find out if they are related or what. I can catch up with you guys. Yeah, welcome guys, welcome. And thank you for joining us. Very, very interesting to have family members joining the Zoom today. We are so humbled to have you here. All right, so I'm going to share, yes, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen so that we can get into the business of the day. Okay, yes, so let me use my other gadget to share my screen. Quickly, let me join. Quickly, let me do this. Yes, quickly, let me join here so that we get right away into our sharing for tonight. Yes, is there anyone who is just joining us that I did not welcome them? I just want to see anyone joining us. Yes, they are just joining us. I can see some names that I did not welcome here. Okay, all right, guys. I think I'm in. If you're able to hear me on the other side of my gadget, please give me a 1. If you are able to hear me on the other side of my gadget, give me a 1. I don't want to leave anybody. I want us to go together when we get started into the business presentation. Yes, if you are able to hear me, just drop me a 1 in the chat. Okay, I'm connecting with 2 gadgets, so I have to make sure that there is a balance. We are able to understand each other. Okay, so I do have feedback. Okay, all right. So let's get into the business for today. Welcome once again, and thank you for joining us. To those that are joining us for the very first time, I want to congratulate you that you have made it to our business presentation. Okay, so I'm sharing screen so that we are able to break the bread that we are sharing it tonight. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let me open my sharing here. Okay, let's do this. I think we are good to go now. Is my screen visible? Can I see feedback? Is my screen visible? Okay, Afonso has already given me feedback. It is visible. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so let's get started now. Ladies and gentlemen, you are here because you have been invited to look at a business. Probably, let me start this way, that times have changed. Yes, the time that we are living in, it is not the same time that our forefathers, our grannies were living in. You are going to find out that the way things are being done today, it is not the same way things were being done 10, 15 years back. All right. So that does not leave the circle of transactions, the circle of money. Yes, the way people are transacting today, the way people are buying and selling, the methods that are being used today, it is a bit different the way it was being done 15 years, 10 years, 5 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. Hence, I would like to introduce you to something that has taken over the world when it comes to transactions, when it comes to money. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are living in a time where money has been in a digital form. People are transacting digitally. So, yes, people are transacting digitally. We don't need actually to have hard cash these days. All right. If you are to recall very well, there was a time where when you want to go and buy anything, if you want to go and buy groceries, you needed to carry some hard cash with you. Probably you need to have a bag, you need to have a wallet where you are going to put money so that you are able to go and buy. These days, you are going to see that most of the people, they do not carry cash. Probably they are having smartphones that are connected to internet banking. They are able to buy, they are able to transact through the internet banking. Not only that, some they are working in their wallets. Instead of putting money in their wallets, they are having banking cards. They are able to buy, they are able to swipe using their banking cards. No hard cash. So you are able to understand that 10 years back, 20 years back, it was not like that. We used to carry some cash so that we are able to buy. So today, ladies and gentlemen, as time is evolving, money also it is evolving. We are living in a time where people can transact, where people can buy, where people can exchange in a blink of an eye. Today, I am happy to introduce to you that there is another method of transactions. Yes, another way to transact it globally, not only in your country, but you can be able to transact it globally. You can transact with me here in South Africa in a milli of a second. You can transact with the entire world in a milli of a second. How? How is that possible? Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of cryptocurrency. We are here. I am talking to you as an advocate of cryptocurrency. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pumping pleasure to introduce to you what is cryptocurrency. We are looking at valuable digital assets. I was saying that we have been transacting digitally. Yes, some of you, you have made a payment on the phone, on your phone. You have sent money somewhere today without going to the bank, without leaving your house, without leaving your location. You just opened your phone and then you transacted. Am I correct? Am I correct? If I am not correct, give me a 1. If I am not correct, give me a 1. But if I am correct, give me a 2. If you did transact today, you paid something today, but you did not leave your location. You did not leave your house. You just used your phone and you did transact and you were able to receive what you paid for. If you are here and you did that, give me a 2 in the chat. Give me a 2 in the chat, because sometimes when we are talking, some other people, it doesn't make sense to them because they are still living in the past. They are no longer living in the present. But do you know that whether they are living in the past, but things are changing on their nose, things are happening. Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about the cryptocurrency, we are looking at valuable digital assets. These digital assets, when they are being transacted or when they are being facilitated, it is a peer-to-peer transaction. What is peer-to-peer? It is person to person. You can transact with me. You can transact with anybody without the need of a central oversight, a middleman. There was a time, if I remember very well, if you are in Africa, you are going to agree with me, okay? I don't want to ask Leader Doris Angel and say, how do you send money to Ghana today? All right. But I remember very well, Leader Doris is in Germany. All right. So there was a time, if you are in Africa, you've got family members that are overseas and they want to send you money. There was a time where Western Union was very famous. I always use this example because it was one of the central oversight people. Should I call them people? Should I call them an organization? I don't know. But Western Union became the center when it comes to transactions internationally. So if you are to receive money in Africa from Europe, then Western Union was the way to go. So somebody in Europe needed to send money to someone in Africa, and that money needed to pass via Western Union. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a process to do that. It could take some good days for money to arrive to Africa. Yes, so Western Union was acting as a central oversight. It was controlling transactions so that someone could send money from overseas to come here to Africa. Yes, if you are in South Africa, there is a financial service provider called Mukuru. All right, yes, there's a financial service provider called Mukuru. So you are able to send money to different parts of Africa while you are here in Africa as well. So Mukuru is like a central oversight. You can send money home, you can receive money anywhere through this financial service provider. So I'm talking about a central oversight here. So this central oversight, they are going to make this transaction, first of all, expensive because you are going to pay for fees. And their fees, they are so expensive for you to receive for whatever you want to receive. So you are going to pay for expensive fees to these middle people for you to transact, right? Not only that, it is also time consuming. It takes time for you to receive the what? To receive the money. At least now they are having a digital form of how to send that money. It was no longer the days where you used to use what you call, they were using like post office. I remember post office, there was checks. You were supposed to send some checks. Yes. So what I'm simply saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, tonight is that when it comes to cryptocurrency, it is a valuable digital asset. Yes, it can be used to transact. But when this transaction is taking place, it is between the sender and the receiver of the service. There is no need for someone to act as a central or a middle person. This makes the transaction also cheaper when it comes to digital currency. The transactions are cheaper, not only cheaper, they are also very fast. You can transact within the blink of an eye. So tonight, we are looking at these valuable digital assets. You can trade them. You can buy and sell them at a profit. Yes, that's why we are sharing with you tonight that you can be in a business where you are able to transact valuable digital assets wherever you are. Does not matter where you are. It doesn't matter whether you went to school. What matters is, do you have a smartphone? Can you be connected to internet? I believe you do have a smartphone. The reason being is you are here on the Zoom with me. If you did not have a smartphone, you couldn't connect to this Zoom because Zoom needs a smartphone for you to get connected. And I believe you do have data as well. That's why you are able to be in this class today. So, ladies and gentlemen, cryptocurrencies, they are valuable digital asset. They appreciate in terms of price. Their prices, they go up, their prices, they go down. The prices go up, prices go down. In so doing, that you can buy them when they are cheaper and sell them when their price goes high up. When the price comes down again, another opportunity to buy. When price resurrects, another opportunity to sell. In so doing, you are buying and selling, and you are having a gain out of that transaction. So what makes cryptocurrency to be transacted in such a manner? Since it is a digital asset, it also needed to run on a digital system, which is called blockchain. So cryptocurrencies, they run on a system called blockchain. This system of blockchain, it enables us, or it enables users to transact or to safely store information across many computers. Yes, can we rely on blockchain today? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today businesses are changing. Businesses are transitioning. They are moving from physical offices. Yes, they are moving from physical offices. They are going onto blockchain. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we can rely on blockchain. Why? Because the way blockchain system was designed, it is very difficult for one to hack the system. It's very difficult for one to fake the information available on the blockchain. This makes the information to be secured, not only secured, but also should be reliable. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen, the book that probably you are having on your shelf today? The book that you are having on your shelf today, how many times it has been rewritten? You tell me. The book that you are having on your shelf today, from the original author till today, how many times it has been rewritten? How many times? How many times it has been rewritten? Give me an answer in the chat if you understand what I am talking about, because I want to give you the essence of blockchain. Yes. So the information that you are reading from that book, it has been rewritten so many times. You are not reading the original copy of that book. It is simply because you and the owner of the book, they are not in control, they are not in charge. So information can be rewritten as long as they have given the copyright of that book. But if that book was loaded or was uploaded on a blockchain system 10 years ahead of us, or 10 years from now, if you come and look information about that book, you are going to find the original information that is not tampered with. 20 years from now, the book is still going to remain the same. The information is going to be first-hand information because of the essence of blockchain. So blockchain, it makes information not to be faked. It makes information not to be hacked. That's why cryptocurrencies, they run on such a system. So we can rely on blockchain technology. Yes, today I am reading information that governments, from the health sector to the finance sector to the agriculture sector, they are going on blockchain. They wanna launch programs that are blockchain related so that they are able to participate in DeFi finance across the globe. You will understand better. Let me take you through. When we are talking about cryptocurrency, what are we looking at? Is it a market that has got no name? Is it a market that is not known. When we are talking about cryptocurrency, let us look at this industry. Is it a business that someone can invest in? Is it a business that someone can do full time? Is it a business that someone can do? Yes. Why am I saying so? We are looking at a market. We are looking at a business where buyers and sellers, they are readily available. You want to become a buyer, you want to get involved in cryptocurrency. You don't need to say, where am I going to buy the services? Where am I going to buy the products? The market is already there. You just need some capital. If you happen to be a seller, you are already in the business, you want to sell your crypto products, buyers, they are also there. It is a market where buyers and sellers, they are readily available. You don't need to worry like when you are doing physical products. You are doing, for example, food supplements. Yes, you need to order them. You need to find the customers, then you need to make an order. The products, they should arrive. They are going to take some time, But when it comes to crypto, the buyers and the sellers, they are already there. You just need to decide to participate. How much money is sitting in the cryptocurrency arena? I just want to remind you something. Probably you are looking at these numbers here. I'm having these numbers. This is $1 trillion. This is $50 billion. All right, let me tell you something. I joined the crypto space in 2019, 2020 is when I joined the crypto space. But when it comes to the business of RoyalQ, I joined it in 2021. Now, around 2022, 2023, we were coming up with this business presentation that I am sharing with you today. The information that I'm sharing with you, it was compiled around 2022, 2023. So during that time, the total amount of money that was sitting in all cryptocurrencies, it was around $1 trillion. I want you to understand this. Around $1 trillion. Now, on a daily volume, 24-hour volume, how much money was being traded every day? It was around $50 billion. That was then. So now, let's go and visit current data. Let's go and visit current data. How much money is seated in all cryptocurrencies? Is it still $1 trillion? The one that Elon Musk is going to receive, yes, as a package. People are receiving packages. One person, $1 trillion. Okay, so how much money is sitting in all cryptocurrencies? Let me take you to this application over here. Where is my crypto corner? Here is my crypto corner. So here I do have an application that is called Coin Market Cap. Here there is Coin Market Cap. Here is Coin Market Cap, and I do have Coin Gecko. These are some of the apps that I normally use to track cryptocurrencies. So when you come to Coin Market Cap, it is going to give you latest data when it comes to cryptocurrency. You can even go to the website. You can just go to website www.coinmarketcap.com, right? But this is an app. So when you come to Coin Market Cap today, if we are to look at the total amount of money that is seated in all cryptocurrencies, this is what we call market cap. The total amount of money that is available in Okay, I have disconnected. Let me connect it again. Let me connect it again, ladies and gentlemen. I was still on coin market cap. So let me connect again. I see I have been disconnected here. Probably is network. Okay, so just give me a second. Let me connect again. Okay, am I back? Am I back? If I'm back, give me a 1. If I am back, give me a 1. Kindly drop me a 1 if I'm back. If you can hear me, okay, all right, thank you. So I was here on coin market cap. We were looking at how far we have come since the introduction of cryptocurrency to the world. So when we look at 2022, 2023, we were looking at an industry that was worth $1 trillion. But today, we are looking at the same industry, but it has tripled. Yes, it has tripled, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking about $3.5 trillion, which is almost, this is almost $4 trillion. Yes, $3.5 trillion. So I was saying that in 2022, 2023, on a daily transaction, we were looking at $50 billion. Okay, we were looking at $50 billion that was being transacted. If we are to look at it today, let me open CoinGecko here so that I can look at the daily transaction, 24-hour volume transaction. All right, let me check at CoinGecko. Yes. So when you look at it today, ladies and gentlemen, can you see we are talking about 190 what? $192 billion. Yes, $192 billion that was transacted in the 24-hour volume. Okay? Yes, you just need to look at here. You can see that we do have a 24-hour volume here, $192 billion. We were talking about 50, but today we are talking about 192. What has made the world to trust in the industry of cryptocurrency? That so much money is flowing into this industry. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living in a time where people, they want to be free. They should have freedom when it comes to transactions. Yes, they want to have power when it comes to transaction. We don't want an industry, we don't want a time where a certain entity like a government should be controlling transactions. So people, they want freedom when it comes to finance. That's why so much money is going into cryptocurrency. So this should be an advantage for you to get involved so you can buy and sell these crypto assets at a lower price when you're buying them. When price goes up, you are able to sell them. As you can see that these cryptocurrencies, they are so volatile. Their prices, they go up, their prices, they go down. If I was to open one of the cryptocurrencies here, you could see how price moves. But the reason why I am sharing with you this information is that even though cryptocurrencies are so volatile in terms of their price, you can buy them and sell them. You who is here, maybe you are saying, but I do not qualify. I don't have much information about the cryptocurrency. Yeah, I'm not knowledgeable. You do not need to worry. I said in the beginning, you just need a smartphone, of which you do have it already. Then you can get connected to the crypto market, where you are able to participate fully. Now, let me get out of here. I was just showing you that cryptocurrency industry has really evolved to an extent that we are talking about trillions of dollars. Trillions of dollars. Now, how do you get involved? You can trade these cryptocurrencies manually. You can trade these cryptocurrencies manually, yes. But also, you need to know that when you're trading them manually, it's a bit risky because it is you who is going to have a look at the movement of price up and down, up and down. You monitor. So it is a bit risky since you are human, you are full of emotions, you may sleep while you are watching the market. So you cannot participate fully. There is a simple and smartest way that you can get involved to trade these cryptocurrency. That is the reason why I am here and the rest of the team to show you that you can participate in the crypto industry, trading them, buying them when they are low, selling them when they are high, using a smartest way to trade cryptocurrency. What is this system? Ladies and gentlemen, what is the name of the system that you can use as a tool to buy cryptocurrencies when they are low and sell them when their price rises? The name of this platform, the name of this system, it is called RoyalQ. I'll try to move a little bit fast so that I can finish and then allow you to ask questions. Is that okay? Are we still friends? Let me find out. Are we still friends? If we are still friends, give me a yes. Are we still friends? Are we still friends? Leader Doris, no. Are we still friends? Are we still friends? Let me see how many people are here. How many people are here and how many are saying yes? There are 52. Okay, let me say 50 because my other gadget and my other gadget, they are 2. So I do have 50 participants here. Yeah, so let me see those. Crypto Gangster is here. Yes, I can see Crypto Gangster is here. I did not know. Crypto Gangster, welcome. Mr. Cool Joy, the man himself. Thank you for joining us. So I do have friends. I do have friends. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Okay. So let's proceed. I'm going to move a little bit fast so that I can give you time to ask me questions at the end. Now, I was saying that you can trade. Sound very bad on my side. Am I loud and clear, or it is Abdul's problem? Is it me or is it Abdul? Is it me? Is it Abdul? Abdul is saying he's having a problem of sound. So I want to check, is it my side or it is Abdul's side? Okay. Abdul, please check your network. Check your network, because someone in Germany is able to hear me. Someone in France is able to hear me clearly. Someone in Ghana is able to hear me clearly. I don't know, Abdul, what's your location? So check your network. All right. Thank you so much. So ladies and gentlemen, this platform called RoyalQ, it is okay. Thank you so much, Moses. This platform called RoyalQ, it is a platform where you can trade those cryptocurrencies I was showing you how much worthy they are. So you can trade them on this platform. This platform gives you freedom to trade those cryptocurrency without you taking your trading capital to deposit it on this platform. Can you see now, RoyalQ, it is also aligning itself with DeFi finance, where you are having power when it comes to controlling your funds. So RoyalQ follows the same system. When it comes to trading cryptocurrency, RoyalQ does not allow you to take your trading capital and deposit it on its platform. How does it work? Because it is a platform where you trade cryptocurrency. So if it is not receiving the trading capital, how does it trade then? I'm going to answer that question as we go on. So this is a system that uses artificial intelligence when it is buying and selling crypto assets on your behalf. This is not an investment platform where you bring your $100, you deposit it, and they tell you on Friday we are going to pay you 10% of your $100. It is not RoyalQ. RoyalQ, it is a platform where you trade. You collect a small profit, looking at how the market is performing. You can do it every day as long as the market is favoring you. So it is an artificial intelligent robot. Yes, there was the other time I was introducing this RoyalQ to somebody. So when I say it is a robot, someone was thinking that they are going to have it in their house. Yes, they are going to trade cryptocurrency, but inside their house. So when I told them that this thing is like a WhatsApp, this thing called RoyalQ, it is like Facebook. It's the only difference is that Facebook, it is a platform where you communicate. It is a communication platform. WhatsApp is a communication platform. But this RoyalQ, it is a platform for trading cryptocurrency in the form of an app. So it's like a tool that you download it to your smartphone, and then you are able to use it to connect it to the market of crypto. So how does it do the trading? Second part. Yes, someone was thinking that it is a machine, like what you call a casino machine. Yes, someone was thinking that it is that machine that they use at casinos. Yes, but it is not like that. So this RoyalQ application, you can connect it to a digital bank account. That's where it is able to trade those cryptocurrency. That is the reason why it gives you power not to take your trading capital and give it to the platform. So you're gonna need to have a digital bank account. Since cryptocurrency is digital money, you're gonna need a digital bank account. These digital bank accounts, they are referred as exchanges. Let me just show you a couple of them. Let me take you back to my crypto corner, and I just want to use again coin market cap. All right. So when you come here, you are going to see digital banks. Here they are referred as exchanges. Okay? They are referred as exchanges. These are places where one can access cryptocurrency. whether they want to buy it for long term and keep it, or they just want to trade it every single day, they can come to these places called exchanges, just like your bank, your traditional bank. You can go and have different services there. You want to keep your money for long term, you can put it there. They are going to give you a certain percentage every year or every month according to the agreement. Okay? So in the exchange, it's where digital currencies are found, are accessed. Buyers and sellers of cryptocurrency, they normally meet at places called exchanges. Let me open some of them because I just want you to see which ones can you have so that you are able to use the RoyalQ application. Since this RoyalQ application does not trade in every exchange, but it trades in some of the exchanges. So we do have Binance here, okay? Binance, according to the users, they are rating Binance to be the #1 crypto exchange. Can you see their trading volume? 24-hour trading volume, Binance traded $22 billion. Yes, in their exchange, they were able to trade $22 billion alone, only one digital bank. So Binance is able to work with RoyalQ. RoyalQ has partnered with Binance. So you can trade in Binance using RoyalQ. You can trade in Bybit using RoyalQ. You can trade in OKX using RoyalQ. You can trade in Gate using RoyalQ. You can trade in KuCoin using RoyalQ. You can trade in MEXC using RoyalQ. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, you can also trade in HTX. You can see that these crypto exchanges, they are in the top 10. I don't know if that makes sense to you. These exchanges that RoyalQ is able to trade in, they are within the top 10 exchanges in the world. It means RoyalQ is not just a name. It is a name that has got a good reputation. You can rely, you can depend on it, because a crypto bank like Binance, it cannot partner with a fly-by-night company, a fly-by-night platform. I hope my message is getting home very clear. So these are digital exchanges that one needed to have. So can we rely, can we depend? Are these digital exchanges secured? Because RoyalQ doesn't allow us to deposit money on its platform. Instead, we are going to deposit money in these crypto exchanges. So let us look, can we trust these digital exchanges? This is where we are going to keep our money, ladies and gentlemen. So can we rely on this? Yes, we can. Let me tell you why. These crypto banks, for you to open a digital bank account, first of all, you are going to verify your account. It is an online bank account in a digital form, but you're going to verify it. You're going to give details. You're going to give information about you, the owner or the user who is opening this bank account. So you're going to upload your passport or your identity ID that you're using in your country. Not only that, for you to be able to make successful withdrawals without questioning, the exchange, the bank, is going to ask you for a face verification. You're going to come on the camera. They are going to take a photo of you so that they can verify the person on the ID, the person on the passport. Is he this one here? So it's very difficult for one to use someone's ID to open a digital bank account. So this is part of your security, so that when you put your money inside this digital bank, they are able to know that this one is the owner of the account. So that gives security and safety of the account when you put money. That's why I said I need to clarify to you that you can depend on these crypto exchanges. But mind you, I'm talking about the top 10 exchanges, because there are other exchanges that are making people's money disappear. I'm not going to mention names here, but there are other exchanges that are born yesterday and they are having issues when it comes to people's money. This is a serious matter, ladies and gentlemen. So when I am sharing this information, take it serious. We are trading in the best exchanges in the world when it comes to RoyalQ. So I think this one is clear. Now, once your account is verified with the digital exchange, now you are able to have RoyalQ trade for you. So I want to explain how does this RoyalQ trade in your exchange of Binance. Okay? Yes, you can deposit some of these digital banks. They allow you to deposit, but when it comes to withdraw, it's a problem. It's very important to have education, very important to get informed, so that you should not be afraid when it comes to online business. What can you do to make sure that you are really on the right platform if you are doing online businesses? Where was I? Let me bring my other slide, the next slide. Okay, now after understanding that RoyalQ trade in these crypto exchanges, so when it comes to trading now, here is your bank account of Binance. This is RoyalQ. So you are going to connect your RoyalQ robot, your RoyalQ platform to this platform where your money is. What is the idea of connecting RoyalQ? So that it can be coming inside your bank account to use your capital to buy and sell cryptocurrency. Is the RoyalQ robot allowed to withdraw when it enters here? No. This system called API, Application Programming Interface, it is a software, a security software that comes from your bank account to allow external platforms to get connected to your bank account for other transactions. So RoyalQ is one of the external platforms that can be connected to your bank account using the API. So RoyalQ will only come here to buy and sell. When it comes to withdraw, is restricted. This API restricts the outside platform to do any transactions here. So when RoyalQ comes in your bank account, be assured that it is only coming to buy and sell cryptocurrency. The profit plus the capital, it is going to be remained here. It is going to be deposited back here, because this is where cryptocurrencies are being traded. This is what we call efficient trading, ladies and gentlemen, because first of all, our capital is safe. That's what matters. Our capital is safe. We are in a business where we are in charge of our money. We are in a business. When we go to bed, we go peacefully, understanding that when we wake up in the morning, the money is still with us. If RoyalQ decide to close, like what other people are saying, they are saying RoyalQ is dead, RoyalQ is what? Let me say something. Yes, there are people that are spreading rumors, false rumors, because there are other rumors that comes true when they are verified, but these ones are false rumors. Yeah, they are saying that RoyalQ is dead. Some of us, we have traded today. We have traded today on that day, the RoyalQ. We have traded today and made some profit. So I was saying that RoyalQ is not dead. There are people who does not love themselves. They sold their souls. There are people who sold their souls to scammers. There are people who have sold their souls to scammers. Anytime a scam pops up, they bleed it from within. There are people here who are addicted to scams. Anytime a scam business pops up, they start bleeding from within. They cannot sleep. They fail to drink water. In their DNA, there is Ponzi. Yes, in their DNA, there is Ponzi, ladies and gentlemen. So they do not like legit platforms. They like these scamming platforms because their mindset is that when they join the scammer, when they join the scam very early, they are going to become rich because they are going to take other people's money. That is the mindset. So they want to be early investors so that they can cash out other people's money. What type of humanity is that? So, ladies and gentlemen, RoyalQ is still standing. I was saying that even if RoyalQ decided to close as a trading platform, we are not going to lose. Actually, maybe we are going to lose money because we are no longer going to trade. But we are not losing our capital as such. The only thing we're going to lose is making money. So RoyalQ has got no access when it comes to our capital. Let me rush. I wanted you to be at peace when it comes to RoyalQ. I wanted you to know that you are not taking your capital and give it to anybody. If anyone is asking money from you in the name of RoyalQ, please run. Please run. That is not RoyalQ. Yes. So inside RoyalQ, when you are trading in RoyalQ, you need to understand that your trading capital is not inside RoyalQ. RoyalQ is just a tool that you are going to take to the to the sea of crypto. Yes, so that you are able to fish crypto using RoyalQ. So inside your bank account here of digital, that's where crypto is going to be fished by RoyalQ. Now here, there are different types of markets. Just like the bank is having the crypto, the Forex services. Yes, if you go to bank and you're looking for Forex, they are going to help you with Forex. If you go to a bank, you are looking for a funeral cover, they are going to show you, they are going to give you funeral cover services. If you go to the bank and say you want insurance for your house, you want insurance for your car, you are going to find these things inside the bank, ladies and gentlemen. So those are different services. So in our digital bank account, there are also different services or different markets, if I may put it that way. So when it comes to our crypto bank, RoyalQ trade in two markets. But tonight, I'm going to focus on the spot market. There is another market called the futures market, but I'm focusing on the spot market. In the spot market, that's where the RoyalQ is going to trade for you. Here, when the robot buys any crypto asset, you do not lose that crypto asset, even if its price goes down. Because in the crypto space, we said prices, they go up, prices, they go down. It's normal. It is part of the business. So whether the price is going to go down, but eventually the market is going to recover. So you're going to go back again into profit. So I'm simply saying when it comes to RoyalQ business, you do not stand a chance to lose your crypto assets. Very important. You can buy Bitcoin and keep it for 10 years. It is with you. You can buy Bitcoin and sell it tomorrow. It is up to you. It is all about what is your plan? What is your goal when it comes to trading? Do you want to trade every single day, taking a small profit, but repeatedly? That's what we call trading. Right. Let's come here and understand something. When this RoyalQ is trading, it uses live data. What do I mean? Since it is a trading platform, it needs to keep you updated when it comes to prices of crypto that it is trading for you. So it monitors the market for you. Yes, it cannot buy, it cannot sell if it does not have the power to monitor. So it needs to keep you in the loop when it comes to price. So the RoyalQ robot monitors the market on your behalf. This happens 24/7, 365 days in a year. It is a robot without emotions, but also it is a trading platform that is easy to set its trading parameters. Maybe it sounds a little bit big English. It is easy to set the RoyalQ robot to trade for you. Just like when you were putting your profile pic on your WhatsApp, the way you update your WhatsApp status. It is simple as that. When it comes to trading cryptocurrency with RoyalQ, you just need to do 1, 2, 3 steps. Then after that, the other things you are going to learn while the robot is trading for you. We are here to guide you what you need to do for you to be able to participate in this business of trading cryptocurrency. Okay. How much does it cost for one to use the RoyalQ platform? I'm about to finish. Please don't go away with your question. I'm about to finish. How much does it cost for you to use the RoyalQ platform? You're gonna need an amount of $120 for you to be able to use the RoyalQ platform. This money, it is for you to have the platform for 12 months, 1 full year, a contract of 1 year trading on the RoyalQ platform is gonna cost only $120. That's it. So this money is the only money that you are going to deposit to RoyalQ, and RoyalQ is going to lend you the platform to use it for trading. If there is any other money that is coming after this one, RoyalQ does not receive it. It does not come to RoyalQ. I'm talking about your capital that you are going to use for trading. Since it is a trading business, you're gonna need capital. How much starting capital? How much starting capital? We recommend at least $100 trading capital as starters. So you're gonna need 120 for you to subscribe to RoyalQ for 1 full year. Then you're gonna need this as starter capital. Yes, for you to get started on your trading journey. Right. So I'm sure that is clear. Now, let me say something now. When you are trading on RoyalQ, I want you to understand, I think it's gonna make more sense why scams, they pay you a lot of money just to make sure that you bring money to them. Please listen to me. RoyalQ, when it is trading for you, you sign a contract that in the period of 1 year that it is trading for you, when it is trading for you inside your bank account here, you are going to share the trading profit. I need to clarify that, very, very important. RoyalQ Trade for you. You hired the RoyalQ platform. So you share whenever it makes profit with your capital, $100 starting capital. It takes this money, it comes here, it buys a crypto asset for you, it sells, then it brings profit. That profit is 100% profit, whether it is $1, whether it is 50 cents, whether it is $2. This profit, it is deposited in your bank account. RoyalQ has got no access to that profit, but it is entitled to 20% of that profit. Now, how does it take its share of 20% out of the 100% profit? It is you, the owner of the bank account, who is having power to withdraw money from your bank account. You deposit it to the account of RoyalQ, which is called asset. This RoyalQ robot has got a section, has got a feature. It is called an asset. So that's where you are going to deposit 20% of your capital, so that whenever it comes here to trade and then it makes profit, and then you share 80-20. RoyalQ is not going to access the profit made here. It will access the 20% you deposited here. So I'm simply saying, every time RoyalQ makes profit here, it drops it here, all of it. Then it comes to here, where you deposited its share. It will deduct the share of 20%. So if it makes $1 profit for you, it will come and deduct 20% of $1 inside its own wallet, because that's where it is having control. Here, it has got no control. So these gas fees that you deposit here, it also helps the RoyalQ platform to maintain itself as a platform. It sustains itself as a platform. That's how it makes money. Yes, that's how it makes what? It makes money. That's why it is not going to run away. Why? For it to make money, it's gonna need to work. It needed to work for who? For you. It should trade for you first here. If it is not going to trade and make profit, it is not going to have a share. So it needed to work. After working, it should produce results. Those results is what we call profit. Then after, it will have a bite of the profit. So this is how RoyalQ is able to stay all these years, since 7 years ago. It is still here. It does not at all have access to your money. So if it decided to close, first of all, it is RoyalQ that also going to lose, because it was making money when we hire it to trade for us. We are also going to lose because we are not going to make money, since we cannot trade manually. So it is like a 50-50 business partnership. Is this fair? Is this fair? Can you partner with such a partner? Can you partner with such a partner? Let me know. Is this fair, ladies and gentlemen? Having control of your money, but also 50-50 when it comes to profit sharing. Actually, it's not 50-50. I'm simply saying how all of us coexist for the business. Yes. So I am closing. Now, you are making money when you are trading. What about if you are not trading, you don't have capital? Can you be able to make money as well on RoyalQ? Yes, you can. How? Okay, it is simple. Apart from trading, RoyalQ also has got a compensation plan. When you decided to invite John, to invite Mary, and say, Mary, I heard that you got interest to trade cryptocurrency. Do you know that there is a legit platform where you can trade cryptocurrency without giving your capital to anybody? Then Mary says, is that true? You say, yes, it is true. When Mary comes to RoyalQ, is coming to RoyalQ through you. What do I mean through you? You are going to take your registration link. Remember, Mary want to partner with RoyalQ. So for RoyalQ to partner with Mary, RoyalQ needed to come via you so that it can go to Mary. So when Mary is registering with your link, the time that Mary is going to pay for the 120 to buy the RoyalQ robot, RoyalQ is going to pay you because of bringing Mary to activate a robot on RoyalQ platform. Currently, you are able to receive 30 USDT immediately after Mary has activated the robot. You're going to receive 30 out of the 120. Now, the beautiful part is that when Mary comes with a capital of $100 and is trading with RoyalQ, remember RoyalQ is going to have a share of the trading profit from Mary, which is 20%. So whenever RoyalQ receives the 20%, apart from sustaining itself with the 20%, it is going to share with you. Every time Mary makes a profit, if Mary is going to make a profit every single hour, it means RoyalQ will deduct 20% from Mary, and it is going to share with you. So this is another way of having a passive income through trading cryptocurrency. Can you believe that? That you can have a passive income by trading cryptocurrency. What an amazing time that we are living in. So ladies and gentlemen, these are the two main ways that you can earn by trading cryptocurrency. So you can earn by trading, you can also earn by sharing the RoyalQ opportunity. Remember, the sharing part is not compulsory. You can just trade with your capital. Then you live silently your life. Yes, so RoyalQ does not force you to share the information about its platform. I want to conclude this way. I am concluding this way. Do you know that your $100, do you know that your $100 capital can be grown and become big? Slowly but surely, yes, your $100 capital that you are starting with as trading capital, it can be grown slowly until it becomes big. How is that possible? This is how we have looked at it. We are saying, what about if we compound our $100? What if we compound our $500? I'm talking about an amount of capital that you're going to start with. Let's try with the $100. This is our $100 capital. So when we are trading on the RoyalQ platform, you can give instructions to the robot. I said it's having easy way. Yeah, you can trade, you can grow in both markets. The choice is yours, ladies and gentlemen. The choice is yours. Someone has already gone ahead of me, is asking about spot or futures. Okay, let me finish it so that you can have time with me. So this is your capital, $100. Assuming that you are instructing the robot to give you 3% when it brings the $100. Now, if it can do this 300 times. We are doing calculations here. Something that you need to conceive before you have it. You need to have the right mindset before you attract anything. So you are having $100. You instruct the robot whenever it is buying and selling for you, each and every time it takes a trade, then it should give you 3% take profit. This is just an example. If you are to use this, someone will say, no, I don't want 3%. I am satisfied with 1%. Someone will say, I only want 1% of my capital. It's enough. Someone will say, no, I want 3%. That's why we are using the 3% as an example. So can you imagine sending the robot to the market 300 times? I'm simply saying it takes trade number 1, it closes. It takes another trade, it closes. It takes another trade, it closes. It does that 300 times. So each and every time it takes your $100 to the market, when it brings it back, there is a profit on top of it. As you can see here, when it took the $100, when it was bringing it back, it gave me 3% of the 100, which is $3. Can you see there? Now I am having $103. Now, I want this robot to go again. Now it is no longer taking 100. It is taking 103. It goes with it. When it is bringing back, it is bringing back 106. Remember, I am compounding my capital. Yes, so the profit is going on top of my capital. I'm not taking it out. It's me who is on a mission now. So if I can do this 300 times, I'm standing a chance at the end of my 300 trade. I am going to potentially have this amount over 700,000. The only thing that I'm not sure of is how long is it going to take for me to accumulate 700,000. Why? Because the RoyalQ robot only trades. It only monitors the market, but it does not control the price in the market. So for a trade to be closed, for a trade to be successful, it depends on how the market is performing, of which the robot does not control that. So I cannot speculate and say, I am going to finish 300 trades in a such period, then I'll be lying to you. But my focus is every time I win a trade, my capital does not remain the same. It grows. I compound it. So I am on a journey of compounding my capital through cryptocurrency trading. Ladies and gentlemen, I have come to the end of my sharing. Now, I think I should allow you to ask questions if there are any. Yes, you have been a wonderful audience, an amazing audience tonight, listening to me from the beginning until we have come to the end of this business presentation. So this is your time. Let me allow you to ask questions. Okay, so procedurally, you can come in the chat, you write your question there, then I'm gonna be able to answer it. Or if you wanna come on the microphone, I would kindly check if you are real. Yeah. Sorry for that. Yes, I'm gonna confirm because yes, I'm gonna confirm. Yes, last time I had people who came here with a mandate. They were mandated to disturb the business presentation. So when I gave them the chance to come on the microphone, they say some stuff that you may be surprised that can someone come? Can someone spend their time? Can someone come here with their data, with their smartphone, just to disturb somebody. You can't believe it. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you that you have been with me from the beginning until right now as we are concluding the business. Okay. There is Bright. Bright is asking a question. How can we know coins to trade? Bright, as a community that is sharing this business with you, we have taken up a responsibility to make sure that we recommend coins to you that you can trade since you are going to be new until you have learned enough on how to pick coins by yourself. But at the moment, we are going to hold your hand, helping you, giving you coins, which we call recommendations, or in the crypto language, we call them signals. So we are going to recommend coins that you are going to give to your RoyalQ robot to trade. All right? The $100, it is just a recommendation. Yes, it is a recommendation, but the RoyalQ robot, it is able to start buying a cryptocurrency from as low as $10. I just wanted to shed some light on that one. The RoyalQ robot is able to buy a cryptocurrency from as low as $10. Okay, so the 100 is a recommendation from us. Since it is a business, you need to treat it as a business because you cannot start a business with $10. I don't know what type of a business it is going to be, but I just want you to have a mindset, a right mindset when it comes to business. Yes. Yes. Baba, the $120, it is payable once. You only pay once. Then you use the robot for 1 year. You do not subscribe every month like DSTV. Pay as you go. You pay once, then you forget about it. Whatever you're going to do with the robot afterwards is up to you. Yes, I know there are people who bought the RoyalQ robot. Now it has just become an app on their phone. They are not using it objectively. They are not using it purposefully. Yes. Okay. Yes. So it is once off. You just pay once, you forget about it. Which other question that I did not answer? Yes, Stefan. Stefan, it is true. When you pay the 120, the 120 is for you to have the RoyalQ robot, first of all, to have an active RoyalQ account. Okay? Yeah, I want Stefan to understand this. Probably, maybe it is hanging as something that that disturbs you. So let me answer this question of Stefan. Okay, let me come on the screen. Let me get out of here and come on the screen. Yeah. Allow. Okay. So Stefan, I was answering your question. When you pay the $120, it is for you to have the RoyalQ activated on your smartphone. All right. So you have not started using the RoyalQ because remember the RoyalQ app, it is for trading. So for it to trade, it will need capital from you. Now, when it starts working now, which is trading, whenever it makes profit out of your $100, the profit is the one that you share with the robot. 80-20. It is the entitlement of RoyalQ. Yeah, that one, there is no discussion about it. If you do not deposit the 20% in the asset of the robot, when you give capital inside your bank account for RoyalQ to trade, when you try to set the robot to trade, it will refuse, because that amount, it acts as fuel. It acts as gas. Yes. So it will need the gas for it to work. If the gas is no longer there, no driving of the car from the garage. You have bought it, yes. But if there is no gas in the engine, then there is no driving of the car from the garage. You bought it, you have paid everything, but you're going to need gas for you to move that car from the seller to go to your garage. So RoyalQ is more like that. Yes. Yes, if you want to enjoy it, you need to buy some gas. All right. Yeah. Any other question? Let me see. Bright, it's easy. It's easy to add fuel to your car, which is RoyalQ. Don't worry. We are going to guide you on how you transfer gas fees from your bank account of digital to the asset of the robot. All right, it's very easy. We do have even videos that directs you, that guides you on how to do that. Okay, so don't worry about how to transfer or how to deposit gas fees in your tank of RoyalQ. Yes. Let me check if there is any other question. Okay, Muramuzi, your question is up there. Let me check Muramuzi's question. Let me check Muramuzi's question. Okay, here it is. Okay. It says, let's say I sleep when the percentage I have set reaches. Does it stop automatically without my help and I find my profit tomorrow? Exactly, Muramuzi. Exactly, Muramuzi. When you set the robot and you tell the robot, when you are done trading this coin, give me 3%. Then even if your battery of your phone dies, even if it happens that you are out of data, even if it happens that your phone is stolen, but the robot is going to complete that trade without you. So after it has completed, it will stop, depending on how you gave the instructions. So you can set the robot automatically. When it has done that trade, let it buy again the same trade or the same coin. It can do that. But also, you can tell the robot that once you are done with this one, don't buy until I come back and tell you what next. The robot will do exactly that. So after selling, it will keep quiet, waiting for the boss for another instructions. Did I answer your question, Muramuzi? In the spot market, there are no chances of making losses. The price of what you are trading, it may go down, but you do not lose the asset, the crypto asset that the robot is trading. For example, if the robot buys one Bitcoin, currently Bitcoin is around $100,000. It's above $100,000. Okay, so if the price of Bitcoin comes to $90,000, you are not going to lose the Bitcoin. It is only the price that has come down. So you don't lose when it comes to the spot market. Yes. Did I answer your question, Baba? Yes, Baba, did I answer your question? Chances of losing? Did I answer your question, Baba? Okay. All right, beautiful. So, ladies and gentlemen, seems like I am done questions. I don't see any other question here. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any other question here. I think I have dealt with all the questions. I also don't see any hands up. Yeah, it means people are satisfied. Yeah, okay. So let me take this opportunity to thank everyone who stayed up to this far. Yes, I can see our great leaders also. They are here with us. I can see the presence of leader OBM from Nigeria. He was here with us. I can see my friend crypto gangster, Mr. Cool Joy, was also in the house. I do have a lot of leaders that were joining me here. Guys, I really appreciate you. Not forgetting my own, yes, leader Doris Angel, the one and only. Thank you so much. My neighbor from South Africa, leader Anna, was also on the platform. Guys, I cannot mention each and every one of you, but I just want to say thank you. You have been an awesome audience for tonight. So I wish you a lovely night, a beautiful morning, a very good afternoon, depending on where you were joining us from. May you have all the best, and may the good Lord keep you safe until we meet again. From South Africa, much love from Coach Mo. All the best, guys. Beautiful night. Bye bye.